Asia University is a visionary, pioneering, and quickly growing school, founded with the goal of establishing a university that is internationally competitive. As one of the youngest and most dynamic universities in Taiwan, we've accomplished significant achievements in world rankings, international accreditations, and most importantly, the incubation of interdisciplinary talents with a humanist quality. Asia University has demonstrated excellence in academic performance and earned an international reputation in several world university rankings. Based on the Times Higher Education World Best Universities in the Asia-Pacific region, Asia University has ranked between 171st to 180th. Asia University was 99th of the 100 best universities in the world, younger than 50 years. Here at Asia University, we've embraced a truly transformational process towards our goal of creating a smart university that employs some of the most cutting-edge technology in order to reinvent education. We aim to provide precision education, a method that tailors the education process to address each individual student's interests, needs, and talent. In terms of research development, Asia University has established itself as a top-notch research center that will lead the world by adopting emerging technology. Asia University has created a space for teaching and creation by inviting the world-renowned architect Tadao Ando to design the Asia University Museum of Modern Art. As a legendary landmark in central Taiwan, the museum has become a venue for world-class exhibitions. Asia University is devoted to strengthening humanity, care, and social services by building an affiliated hospital, the Asia University Hospital. We see ourselves as taking on the dual roles of acting as both a health provider for the local community and a gateway to knowledge for our students. The Ministry of Education has officially approved Asia University and China Medical University's formation of a united university called China-Asia Associated University. This unification has resulted in a great strengthening of the school-running abilities of both sides, allowing students who enter one university to enjoy the resources of two. Asia University strives to excel in higher education and offers the best of the best to future generations. It makes us proud to provide students with an academic setting that fosters curiosity, creativity, critical thinking, and competitiveness in the global market. We believe that our extraordinary journey will expand our vision. Each day, we step closer towards becoming a world-class university. Asia University. Asia University is a visionary, pioneering, and quickly growing school, founded with the goal of establishing a university that is internationally competitive. As one of the youngest and most dynamic universities in Taiwan, we've accomplished significant achievements in world rankings, international accreditations, and most importantly, the incubation of interdisciplinary talents with a humanist quality. Asia University has demonstrated excellence in academic performance and earned an international reputation in several world university rankings. Based on the Times Higher Education World Best Universities in the Asia-Pacific region, Asia University has ranked between 171st to 180th. Asia University was 99th of the 100 best universities in the world, younger than 50 years. Here at Asia University, we've embraced a truly transformational process towards our goal of creating a smart university that employs some of the most cutting-edge technology in order to reinvent education. We aim to provide precision education, a method that tailors the education process to address each individual student's interests, needs, and talent. In terms of research development, Asia University has established itself as a top-notch research center that will lead the world by adopting emerging technology. Asia University has created a space for teaching and creation by inviting the world-renowned architect Tadao Ando to design the Asia University Museum of Modern Art. As a legendary landmark in central Taiwan, the museum has become a venue for world-class exhibitions. Asia University is devoted to strengthening humanity, care, and social services by building an affiliated hospital, the Asia University Hospital. We see ourselves as taking on the dual roles of acting as both a health provider for the local community and a gateway to knowledge for our students. The Ministry of Education has officially approved Asia University and China Medical University's formation of a united university called China-Asia Associated University. This unification has resulted in a great strengthening of the school-running abilities of both sides, allowing students who enter one university to enjoy the resources of two. Asia University strives to excel in higher education and offers the best of the best to future generations. It makes us proud to provide students with an academic setting that fosters curiosity, creativity, critical thinking, and competitiveness in the global market. We believe that our extraordinary journey will expand our vision. Each day, we step closer towards becoming a world-class university. Asia University. Asia University is a visionary, pioneering, and quickly growing school, founded with the goal of establishing a university that is internationally competitive. As one of the youngest and most dynamic universities in Taiwan, we've accomplished significant achievements in world rankings, international accreditations, and most importantly, the incubation of interdisciplinary talents with a humanist quality. Asia University has demonstrated excellence in academic performance and earned an international reputation in several world university rankings. Based on the Times Higher Education World Best Universities in the Asia-Pacific region, Asia University has ranked between 171st to 180th. Asia University was 99th of the 100 best universities in the world, younger than 50 years. Here at Asia University, we've embraced a truly transformational process towards our goal of creating a smart university that employs some of the most cutting-edge technology in order to reinvent education. We aim to provide precision education, a method that tailors the education process to address each individual student's interests, needs, and talent. In terms of research development, Asia University has established itself as a top-notch research center that will lead the world by adopting emerging technology. Asia University has created a space for teaching and creation by inviting the world-renowned architect Tadao Ando to design the Asia University Museum of Modern Art. As a legendary landmark in central Taiwan, the museum has become a venue for world-class exhibitions. Asia University is devoted to strengthening humanity, care, and social services by building an affiliated hospital, the Asia University Hospital. We see ourselves as taking on the dual roles of acting as both a health provider for the local community and a gateway to knowledge for our students. The Ministry of Education has officially approved Asia University and China Medical University's formation of a united university called China Asia Associated University. This unification has resulted in a great strengthening of the school running abilities of both sides, allowing students who enter one university to enjoy the resources of two. Asia University strives to excel in higher education and offers the best of the best to future generations. It makes us proud to provide students with an academic setting that fosters curiosity, creativity, critical thinking, and competitiveness in the global market. We believe that our extraordinary journey will expand our vision. Each day, we step closer towards becoming a world-class university. Asia University.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Taiwan Higher Education Fair 2022. My name is Yori. It is my pleasure to welcome you this morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi hadirin sekalian. Salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. Selamat datang di Taiwan Higher Education Fair 2022. Perkenalkan, nama saya Yori sebagai pembawa acara hari ini dan merupakan suatu kehormatan bagi saya untuk menyambut hadirin sekalian pada pagi hari ini dan memandu acara pameran pendidikan Taiwan terbesar yang diselenggarakan secara daring. Taiwan Higher Education Fair was previously held in Surabaya, Malang, and Semarang. Unfortunately, the COVID-19 pandemic has changed how the world works, and we need to carry on. Thus, we are gladly conduct Taiwan Higher Education Fair 2022 virtually, and it will be accessible for everyone, no matter where you are. Taiwan Higher Education Fair telah berhasil diadakan di Surabaya, Malang, dan Semarang. Sungguh disayangkan, COVID-19 telah mengubah tatanan kehidupan. Namun, kita semua tetap harus melangkah maju. Oleh karena itu, kami dengan senang hati menyelenggarakan Taiwan Higher Education Fair 2022 dan dapat diakses oleh semua orang dimanapun Anda berada. Without further ado, I have the great privilege and honor to welcome Dr. Nicole Eun-Yili, Director General Ministry of Education, to deliver his welcome remarks. Untuk menyingkat waktu, sebuah kehormatan bagi saya untuk menyambut Dr. Nicole Eun-Yili, Direktur Jenderal Kementerian Pendidikan, untuk menyampaikan sambutannya. Kepada Dr. Nicole Eun-Yili, kami persilakan.
Li Rong, Director General Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Culture, Research, and Technology, Indonesia. Director General Lin Dingxiang, Taipei Economy and Trade Office in Surabaya. Dr. Cai Jinfa, President of Asian University, and all the representatives of 47 universities in Taiwan, distinguished guests, colleagues, and all the participants in Indonesia. Good morning, everyone. I am very happy to welcome you all to the first day of the online 2022 Taiwan Higher Education Fair in Indonesia. I would like to thank the Taiwan Education Center in Surabaya and the Asian University for organizing this two-day virtual higher education fair. Taiwan's government is continuing to work to further strengthen with the country in our region, and this includes our education link with Indonesia. Taiwan offers high-quality higher education, and this includes the vital technical and vocational area, training the skilled professional needed in many fields, including agriculture, nursing, manufacture, and engineering. This emphasis is on hands-on training and close cooperation with industry partners, and our university and college offer industry academic cooperation program for international students. The Ministry of Education strengthens our education link with Indonesia. For example, in recent years, more than 200 lecturers working at the university in Indonesia have come to Taiwan to undertake a postgraduate program under the Ministry of Education's Elite Scholarship Program. We have increasing the number of Taiwan scholarships for students from Indonesia to undertake a degree program at a university in Taiwan. And the ministry also provide an increasing number of Hua-Yu enrichment scholarships for Indonesia students to study Mandarin and learning about Taiwan's culture. Taiwan also provides safe, friendly campus environments. Last year, there were over 16,000 students from Indonesia study in Taiwan. More than 16% of these students were enrolled in a degree program, and we look forward to welcoming more. This Taiwan Higher Education Fair offers a valuable opportunity for students from many parts of Indonesia to learn more about Taiwan's university system. Representatives of 47 universities there will provide you with valuable information about many programs and scholarships available. I hope that everyone participating in Indonesia will find this Taiwan Higher Education Fair interesting and useful. And I wish each of you success in your future academic study and good health. Thank you.
Thank you to Dr. Nicole Yen Yili for the welcome remarks. Terima kasih kepada Dr. Nicole Yen Yili atas sambutannya. Moving on, I welcome Professor Insinyur Nizam, Director General of Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Culture, Research, and Technology Indonesia to deliver his welcome remarks. Selanjutnya, mari kita sambut Profesor Insinyur Nizam, Direktur Jenderal Pendidikan Tinggi Kementerian Pendidikan dan Kebudayaan Republik Indonesia untuk menyampaikan sambutannya. Kepada Profesor Insinyur Nizam, kami persilakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good morning to all of you. Excellency Dr. Nicole Yen Yili, DG of the Ministry of Education Taiwan. Excellency Dr. Dian Xianglin, DG Taipei Economic and Trade Office, Surabaya. Excellency Professor Jeffrey Chai, President of Asia University. Professor M. Nasih, Rector of UNER. Profesor Komarudin, Rektor of UNJ, Profesor Gunawan Priyanto, Rektor of UNY, Professor Hing Hui Chen, Dean of the Asia University, and rectors, deans, academia, and all students participating in today's event on Taiwan Education Fair. First of all, I would like to appreciate and congratulate the Indonesia Taiwan Education Center, Surabaya, in hosting this very excellent and important education fair. The annual event, Taiwan Education Fair, is always expected by many students to see the opportunities to study abroad, especially in 47 universities in Taiwan joining this education fair. I appreciate and thanks all the universities that join this event today in offering scholarships and opportunities to study in Taiwan. Today, I heard more than 10,000 students, Indonesian students, join this event. It shows the interest of our students, the anticipation of our students to join and to study in Taiwan. Industrial Revolution 4.0 disrupt the way we do business, the way we do our economy, our industry, and even our education and culture undergone very rapid transformations. In this rapid development, many of the well-established jobs will disappear, replaced by automation, by artificial intelligence, by machine learning, and many other development in technology and science. While at the same time, new jobs with new competencies are developing very rapidly. Therefore, it's very important for all of us, especially our students, to face the challenge of the future, have to study and learn new knowledge, new skills, and the cutting-edge technology. I believe and I understand that Taiwan education is very advanced in collaboration with the industry in Taiwan, that we know a lot of development is taking place. Therefore, I urge and I encourage all students to take this opportunity to study the cutting edge science and technology in Taiwan. I wish you all the best, and I wish you all the luck to succeed in achieving, in getting all your dreams. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you to Professor Nizam for the welcome remarks. Terima kasih kepada Profesor Insinyur Nizam atas sambutannya. Moving on, I welcome Mr. Din Xianglin from Taiwan Economic Trade Office Surabaya to deliver his welcome remarks. Selanjutnya, mari kita sambut Bapak Din Xianglin dari Taiwan Economic Trade Office Surabaya untuk menyampaikan sambutannya. Kepada Bapak Din Xianglin, kami persilakan.
台湾教育部李彦仪理事长、印尼教育部那长师长、亚洲大学蔡进花蔡校长、埃尔兰嘎大学那西校长、雅加达国台湾教育中心布里马萨里，各位大学代表以及各位贵宾，大家好。
Direktur Jenderal Kementerian Pendidikan Taiwan, Dr. Nicole Yen Yili, Direktur Jenderal Pendidikan Tinggi Kementerian Pendidikan Kebudayaan Riset dan Teknologi, Profesor Insinyur Nizam, Presiden Asia University Dr. Jeffrey J.P. Tsai, Rektor Universitas Airlangga Profesor Dr. Muhammad Nasi, Rektor Universitas Negeri Jakarta Dr. Komarudin, Rektor Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta Dr. Insinyur Gunawan Budianto, Dekan Asia University Dr. Ying Hui Chen, Taiwan Education Center Ibu Primasari, beserta seluruh perwakilan universitas dan para tamu lainnya, salam sejahtera.
很荣幸睽违2年后再度参加这一场盛大的台湾高等教育展。COVID-19 爆发前，本人每年多参加在埃尔兰嘎大学举办的台湾高等教育展，现场总是挤满积极向上的新兴学子以及老师们。每次参加台湾高等教育展，都觉得自己又回到学生时代，充满朝气及活力。
Senang sekali setelah 2 tahun berpisah dapat berpartisipasi kembali dalam pameran pendidikan tinggi Taiwan yang meriah ini. Sebelum wabah COVID-19 merebak, saya menghadiri pameran pendidikan tinggi Taiwan di Universitas Airlangga setiap tahun. Acara tersebut selalu dipenuhi oleh mahasiswa dan guru yang bersemangat dan proaktif. Setiap kali berpartisipasi dalam pameran pendidikan tinggi Taiwan, saya merasa seperti kembali ke masa sekolah, penuh semangat dan harapan.
自从2020年初爆发新冠肺炎以来，实体的教育展不得不暂时取消。 但是在中华民国台湾的新南向政策推动下，台湾及印尼2国教育部的积极指导，加上亚洲大学以及埃尔兰嘎大学补助的台教中心孜孜不倦的努力，使得台湾优质的高等教育在印尼成为家喻户晓、大家向往的留学好地方。
Pasca merebaknya pandemi COVID-19 di awal tahun 2020, pameran pendidikan onsite harus dibatalkan untuk sementara waktu. Namun, di bawah kebijakan baru arah selatan pemerintah Republik China Taiwan dan di bawah bimbingan Kementerian Pendidikan Taiwan dan Indonesia, serta Universitas Asia dan Universitas Airlangga, secara aktif mendukung upaya tak kenal lelah dari Taiwan Education Center menjadikan pendidikan tinggi Taiwan yang berkualitas tinggi dikenal luas di Indonesia.
近年来，不仅参加高教展的大学从以往的20所扩增到这一次的47所，留学台湾的印尼学生人数也从2016年的将近5000人稳健成长，到目前最新的留台印尼学生人数高达14000人，成长将近3倍，丝毫不受疫情的影响，逐渐台湾高等教育的魅力。
Beberapa tahun ini, selain jumlah universitas yang berpartisipasi dalam pameran pendidikan tinggi yang telah meningkat dari 20 di masa lalu menjadi 47 sekarang ini, jumlah pelajar Indonesia yang belajar di Taiwan dari 5.000 orang pada tahun 2016 bertumbuh stabil, tidak terpengaruh oleh pandemi. Jumlah pelajar Indonesia terbaru di Taiwan adalah 14.000 orang, meningkat hampir 3 kali lipat. Ini menunjukkan pesona pendidikan tinggi Taiwan.
本人仅代表驻泗水台北经贸办事处，在此祝福这次高教展顺利圆满，更希望借由这次教育展，能吸引更多优秀的印尼学生到台湾深造，深化台印两国的教育学术交流，共同为 印尼及台湾作育英才而努力。
Saya mewakili Taipei Economic and Trade Office di Surabaya mengucapkan semoga pameran pendidikan tinggi ini berjalan lancar dan sukses. Juga berharap pameran pendidikan ini dapat menarik lebih banyak pelajar Indonesia untuk belajar di Taiwan, memperdalam pertukaran pendidikan antara Taiwan dan Indonesia, bekerja keras bersama menciptakan pelajar yang bertalenta demi Taiwan dan Indonesia.
最后也祝福各位贵宾身体健康、平安快乐，谢谢大家。
Akhir kata, saya mengucapkan kepada para hadirin sekalian, sehat selalu. Terima kasih semua.
理事长、印尼教育部拉长师长、亚洲大学蔡进发蔡校长、埃兰嘎大学纳西校长、雅加达国立大学 Komarudin 校长、日惹穆罕默迪亚大学 Budiyanto 校长、亚洲大学陈烟辉陈院长、泗水台湾教育中心 Primasari。
Thank you to Mr. Din Xianglin for the welcome remarks. Terima kasih kepada Bapak Din Xianglin atas sambutannya. Moving on, I welcome Dr. Jeffrey J.P. Tsai, President of Asia University Taiwan, to deliver his welcome remarks. Selanjutnya, mari kita sambut Dr. Jeffrey J.P. Tsai, Presiden Asia University Taiwan, untuk menyampaikan sambutannya. Kepada Dr. Jeffrey J.P. Tsai, kami persilakan.
Dear representatives from 47 Taiwan universities, dear participants online, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a hearty good morning from Asian University. I would like to take this opportunity to extend my warmest welcome to all of you in Jakarta, Surabaya, Yogyakarta, and other places of Indonesia who spare a good Saturday to attend this online education fair. Indonesia is an important partner to Taiwan in many fields, including the academic cooperation in higher education, Today, we have more than 13,000 Indonesian students studying in Taiwan. Taiwan is known for its high-tech innovation and quality teaching in the higher education. Taiwan is also a Muslim-friendly country with a free, democratic, and prosperous society, which creates further incentive for Indonesian students to choose Taiwan as their primary destination for studying abroad. There's a strong academic tie between Indonesia and Taiwan, and as a result, the number of Indonesian students in Taiwan is increasing every year. Many Indonesian students have expressed and shared their great education experience in Taiwan, saying they are all able to find good jobs after they return to Indonesia or to continue their further studies here in Taiwan or elsewhere. As a host to this online education fair, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the Ministry of Education Taiwan for its strong support for the Indonesia-Taiwan Education Center in Surabaya. For this special occasion, Dr. Nicole Lee, Director General of the Department of International and Cross-Strait Education, Ministry of Education, and Ding Xianglin, Director General of Taipei Economic and Trade Office, TECO, in Surabaya, will deliver some important message to these prospective students regarding Taiwan government new southbound policy and Taiwan scholarship opportunities. Many thanks also go to Professor Nizam, Director General of Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Culture, Research, and Technology, Indonesia, which also invited to give this opening address. His participation added glamour to this event. We are honored by his presence. We also invite 3 rectors from AU partner university in Indonesia to give remarks to encourage Indonesian students to study in Taiwan. They are Professor Nashin, Rector UNEL, Professor Kamaluddin, Rector UNJ, and Professor Budianto, Rector UMY. What's more, we have 47 Taiwan universities, both private and public, academic and vocationally, attending this fair today. They will take turns to introduce their university to you. Any good presentation cannot be complete without the audience's warm participation. You are most welcome to ask questions or to start a dialogue with any representative from each university, and I think they are all prepared to answer your questions and inquiry on the side. Last but not least, I wish each of you can find your favorite university and make your dream of studying in Taiwan come true. I look forward to seeing you all in Taiwan soon. Thank you.
Thank you to Dr. Jeffrey Tsai for the welcome remarks. Terima kasih kepada Dr. Jeffrey J.P. Tsai atas sambutannya. Now, please welcome Professor Dr. Muhammad Nasih, Rector of Universitas Erlangga, to deliver his welcome remarks. Sekarang, mari kita sambut Profesor Dr. Muhammad Nasih selaku Rektor Universitas Erlangga untuk menyampaikan sambutannya. Kepada Profesor Dr. Muhammad Nasih, kami persilakan.
Okay, thank you and good morning and warm greeting from Universitas Erlangga, Surabaya, Indonesia. On behalf of Universitas Erlangga, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the Taiwan Higher Education Online Fair of 2022. I would like to extend my warmest welcome to all the officiating guests, exhibitors, parents, and students contributing to and participating in this educational event. First of all, as we all know, that in the globalization and digital technology era, higher education institutions play an essential role in promoting global understanding and contributing to improving quality education in an ever more interconnected world. Higher education institutions need to provide a comprehensive perspective in ensuring that students are well equipped to become the leaders of tomorrow. Through this event, I believe that diversifying the academic programs and collaborating with various parties, including those attending this session, will enable us to cater to different needs and nurturing young talent for a better world. Presented by Taiwan Education Center in Surabaya, Asia University, China Medical University, and supported by Universitas Airlangga Surabaya, Indonesia, this Taiwan Higher Education Online Fair will showcase the diverse learning opportunities in Taiwan. Universitas Airlangga presides the implementation of Taiwan Higher Education Online Fair of 2022 that indicates the relationships and cooperation in the field of education between Indonesia and Taiwan has indeed been very well established. I certainly hope that this wide variety of exhibitors will provide fresh impetus for advancement in education and human resources in Indonesia and Taiwan. Last but not least, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all of the dedicated committees for organizing and bringing in fellow Taiwanese universities together. They have worked very hard to ensure the success of Taiwan Higher Education Online Fair of 2022. May this educational event be a success and will be able to inspire more people to pursue higher education overseas, particularly in Taiwan. I sincerely hope all participants will find this education exhibition fruitful with valuable moment of information and experience sharings. Until then, stay well and healthy. Thank you very much.
Thank you to Profesor Dr. Muhammad Nasir for the welcome remarks. Terima kasih kepada Profesor Dr. Muhammad Nasir atas sambutannya. Moving on, please welcome Profesor Dr. Komarudin MSI, Rector of Universitas Negeri Jakarta, to deliver his welcome remark. Selanjutnya, mari kita sambut Profesor Dr. Komarudin MSI selaku Rektor Universitas Negeri Jakarta untuk menyampaikan sambutannya. Kepada Profesor Dr. Komarudin, kami persilakan.
Higher Education Fair Online 2022. To my understanding, this education fair is held every year since 2017. I believe this edu fair gives significant benefit to Taiwan and Indonesia. On behalf of UNJ, I wish the success of the education fair. I believe it will be beneficial in promoting education program in Taiwan and in return. It opens golden opportunities to international students who want to study in Indonesia. UNJ is more than happy to welcome students from Taiwan to study in Jakarta for both degree programs and short courses. The study program of Bahasa Indonesia and Indonesia Art and Culture, the Indonesian cuisine, and Indonesia Pencaksilat martial art are good choices that I can offer to you. Thank you.
Thank you to Professor Dr. Komarudin for his welcome remark. Terima kasih kepada Profesor Dr. Komarudin atas sambutannya. Moving on, please welcome Profesor Dr. Insinyur Gunawan Budianto, MP, Rektor Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta, to deliver his welcome remark. Selanjutnya, mari kita sambut Profesor Dr. Insinyur Gunawan Budianto, MP, selaku Rektor Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta, untuk menyampaikan sambutannya. Kepada Profesor Dr. Insinyur Gunawan Budianto, kami persilakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greetings to everyone. First of all, please allow me to deliver my gratitude to the Taiwan Education Fair 2022 organizer for hosting such a great event. I also would like to greet Dr. Nicole Yanjili, Director General, Ministry of Education, Taiwan, Professor Nizam, Director General, Ministry of Higher Education, Culture, Research and Technology, Republic of Indonesia, Dean Xianglin, Director General, Taipei Economic and Trade Office in Surabaya, President Jeffrey Shea of Asia University, and all dear fellow rectors and all the attendees of Taiwan Higher Education Fair 2022. I'm so very glad to be able to greet you today from our beloved campus, Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta, Indonesia. Aside of everything that are happening to our beautiful earth, pandemic, conflicts and others, the strength of unity will not be trumped. This will not stop us from connecting to one another. And Taiwan Education Center Indonesia will not stop to provide us to such a wonderful event full of opportunities for those who seek. An annual event that we have all been waiting for. Taiwan Higher Education Fair is finally here again. This event invites all the students and all those who seek for an opportunity to continue their study in Taiwan, a country which we know has one of the best education in the world and a very suitable place to study. This year, there are 47 Taiwan universities participating in the fair and will provide and share us with many useful information pertaining to their respective campuses. Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta, Indonesia and Taiwan have been always in a good relation, and for me, Taiwan will always have a special place. And may the bond remain the strong one and will continue to produce many fruitful collaboration in the future. I sincerely wish and seek for the success of Taiwan Higher Education Fair 2022. Enjoy the fair and thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you to Profesor Dr. Insinyur Gunawan Budianto for the welcome remark. Terima kasih kepada Profesor Dr. Insinyur Gunawan Budianto atas sambutannya. And please join me in welcoming Dr. Ying Wei Chen, Dean of International College, Asia University, to present his presentation entitled of Why Study in Taiwan. Dan saat ini saya mengajak hadirin semua untuk menyambut Dr. Ying Wei Chen, Dekan International College Asia University, untuk menyampaikan presentasinya yang berjudul Why Study in Taiwan. Kepada Dr. Ying Wei Chen, kami persilakan.
是这边不用直接看这边就好，或者去让这边打开。好，可以这边。Okay, dear folks, dear friends in Taiwan and in Indonesia, it's a rare occasion for us to gather together in this manner. Hopefully, COVID-19 will be over very soon, probably in a month or in 2 months, and the borders on both sides in Taiwan and Indonesia will open, so we'll be able to see each other very soon. Okay. I am making this address actually on behalf of Taiwan Education Center in Surabaya as the PI of the center. And I just want to share with you why study in Taiwan. In other words, talking about high quality education in Taiwan and the kind of benefits you can enjoy if you study in Taiwan. And because I come from Asia University, so I just give you some good snaps of Asia University. This is Asia University in the springtime, in the summer, with all flowers blossoming. And this is our Museum of Modern Art. Very unusual for a university to have such a building. And here it gives you some idea about the location of Asia University. Actually, the map of Taiwan looks like a sweet potato, a yam, and very, very convenient transportation. The airplane here is in the north called Taipei. Here is in the south. We are located in the southern part, in the central part of Taiwan. And actually from the north to the south, if you take high-speed rail, it takes about 90 minutes. So from Asia University to the north, less than 50 minutes, to the south, another 50 minutes. And in Taiwan, this is our education system. We have 6 years for primary school. Of course, we also have kindergarten, 2 to 3 years of kindergarten, but kindergarten is not part of our required education. Then we have junior high school, 3 years. Junior high school, another 3 years. But when we move to high school, we have both types, general or academic high school and vocational high school. Then we have 4 years for university, also 2 types, academic university or general university, and then vocational or technical university. For our master, 2 to 3 years, also 2 types. For the PhD, usually 3 to 5 years. So this is about the education system in Taiwan. And this is another look at the education system. Okay, you see the enrollment in primary school is 100%, in junior high almost 100%, in senior high 95%, in academic or general high school 79%, in vocational high school. And this is the distribution of our higher education. And in Taiwan, I have to say, in the past, in the 1990s, this is the ratio of percentage of academic and vocational education. But today, we are moving up to like 50-50. So in Taiwan, we equally value, academic and vocational education. It's a good point for students from Indonesia, because in Taiwan, in our education, we emphasize the so-called practicum, internship, practical experience, or hands-on, operation. And let's just give you some idea about the national university, the private university. We have two types. Like in Indonesia, you have state university, you have private. Altogether, we have 153, not counting like military academy or police academy. Okay, altogether 153. And in terms of national university, altogether 48, about a little bit more than 30%. And for vocational, for private, okay, we have 68.6. In other words, about 2/3 of university in Taiwan are private, about 1/3. And the good thing is, this is the new trend in Taiwan. Actually, more and more private universities are performing better than public or national universities, like what has been in the United States. Just give you some idea. Again, if you look at the so-called technical university, it's more than 50%. Okay, and this is student number of students in higher education. Okay, it's all together, 121, thousand. Actually, it's more than one. Yes, the 121,000 students on campus, and this is the faculty ratio more than 77.7 with PhD degree, and this is the annual budget for the government, and that is last year, and now it's student number remain about the same, just with a little bit decrease, and then more investment in the government annual budget. And this is the so-called international student in Taiwan. Last year, you see, China used to be number one, okay, used to be number one. And Vietnam number two, Malaysia, Indonesia. And this is the total number, okay, total number. This is most recent, okay. Vietnam number one, Malaysia number two, Indonesia number three. Okay, but I believe this, current year, the year 2022, Indonesia could become number two or even number one. Okay, we know now it's more than 16,000 students from Indonesia working here. Okay, and this is the number of Indonesian students over the years. With this is the blue, the light blue one is the so-called degree seeking student. This is non-degree seeking student coming here for exchange, semester exchange, or even for learning Mandarin Chinese. Okay, this is the most recent one. Okay, increasing. Okay, even the degree seeking students. And this is student from ASEAN countries, okay, is gradually rising, except this is big due to the so-called COVID-19. And this is roughly, the top 3 countries of ASEAN students in Taiwan, with Vietnam leading the lists. And then we have Malaysia, we have Indonesia, about 25%. But as I said, this year, Indonesia will become at least number 2, could be number 1. And this is, again, the so-called degree seeking student and non-degree seeking student, 67. Okay, and this is student learning Mandarin. This is for short term. Okay, altogether, this is the pie chart. Okay. Then I think why study in Taiwan, just give you some idea about OECD's global school ranking. Taiwan has remained always top 10 of 76 countries. And in terms of the World Economic Forum Global Competitiveness Report, Taiwan has remained top 15. I think one good reason to start in Taiwan is because of its good location. Okay, it's in the heart of the Asian Pacific region, and we provide a good link between the East and Southeastern Asian countries. You also know Taiwan is a high-tech country with very strong economy. Even during the pandemic, Taiwan economy has performed very strongly. Okay. And then Taiwan, I have to say, is a very safe nation, safe country. Some students and some parents in Indonesia did phone us to ask about whether it's safe to study in Taiwan, especially during the Ukraine and Russian war. I said it's very safe because Taiwan is also surrounded by the ocean. Okay, any invasion of Taiwan, you have to cross, the deep ocean. But obviously, the people here in Taiwan, we have the wisdom, okay, to ask for safety. So don't worry about the safety of study in Taiwan. And then we have application, and the key point is we have strong linkage with industries. As I said, even our Ministry of Education offer different types of vocational education for students, like industry academia collaboration program. We call 2+I, and I'm familiar with you. I know you are quite familiar with 2+I program. Okay, we also have short-term program of technical training for foreign young people and short program for enhancing professional skill, etc. Okay, and then also, Taiwan is a good place to learn Mandarin, and aside from English, Mandarin probably is the most important foreign language to you. Of course, English is the lingua franca, the most common language. And you might be surprised to learn in Taiwan, even we have very high quality education, our tuition is incredibly inexpensive. Just give you some image. If you study in Australia, I know a lot of students or parents want to send their kids to Australia. I did make some calculation. 1 year of studying Australia is equivalent to 11 years in Taiwan. 1 year in Singapore, 7 years in Taiwan. 1 year in Japan, 5 years in Taiwan. Just give you some idea. High quality but very inexpensive tuition. Also, our living cost is quite affordable. Usually with roughly $200 to $250, you can live like a king and queen in Taiwan. Okay, and Taiwan in particular offer very good scholarship, not just from the government. Taiwan government offers Taiwan government scholarship, but each university, especially the university who is going to present their strengths and feature today, they each offer different types of scholarship. Okay, and I think when you talk about the traditional strengths of Taiwan University, these are the four traditional areas: medical, engineering, agriculture, business and management. Even today, these four major areas are very, very strong. Okay, and in Taiwan, we just have a new policy called 5+2 Industrial Innovation Plan. So these 5 refer to biomedical, Asia, silicon, like Internet of Things, like IoT, like AI, like smart machinery, green energy, national defense. This is the 5. Okay, then we have 2 new agriculture, circular economy. In other words, if you are thinking of study in Taiwan, the traditional, 4 major area strengths, and this 5+2 should be in your mind, okay? And this gives just some idea about the location of each new, industries. And I would have to say something about Taiwan scholarship. We offer very, very good government scholarship from the Ministry of Education, from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And I have to remind you the deadline of application is the end of this March. Okay, we have undergraduate program is 4-year scholarship, master 2-year scholarship, doctoral 4-year. Okay, and the same for this. Okay, and then these are some of the documents, like you need to complete application form, you need to have your passport, then you have highest level diploma, etc. I think you should be quite familiar with. If you are not familiar with Taiwan government scholarship, you just visit TATO webpage. It's announced there. And next slide is the so-called, the SOP, the standard procedure for you to apply. But once again, a reminder for you is don't exceed the deadline. That is the end of this month, March 31st. Usually, when you submit, you need a letter of admission from the university. But some university might not be able to offer you admission. In that case, you just ask a letter of acknowledgement from the university you have applied, saying, I want to apply for Taiwan government scholarship. Can I get an acknowledgement of receipt of my application? Usually, most universities are happy to do that. Okay, so thank you again for attending this education fair. I believe you will benefit a lot from each presentation of the universities. We have altogether 47 universities, including public and private, the best university in Taiwan. Thank you.
Thank you to Dr. Ying Wei Chen for the presentation. Terima kasih kepada Dr. Ying Wei Chen atas presentasinya. Moving right along, it's my pleasure to introduce our moderator. For this event, we have Prima Sari as representative from THEF Indonesia in Surabaya. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our moderator today, Prima Sari. Selanjutnya, dengan senang hati saya memperkenalkan moderator kita pada hari ini, Prima Sari selaku perwakilan dari THEF Indonesia di Surabaya akan menjadi moderator kita pada pagi hari ini. Hadirin sekalian, selamat datang Bu Prima Sari, apa kabar?
Selamat datang Mbak Yori.
Sudah siap ya Mbak menjadi moderator hari ini?
Sudah, insya Allah siap.
Oke, kalau begitu, waktu dan tempat saya persilakan.
Oke, terima kasih Mbak Yori. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's an absolute pleasure for me to be the moderator for the first day of Taiwan Higher Education Fair Online 2022. My name is Prima Sari from Taiwan Education.